ChatGPT 5 is now available within our workflows. So today I'm going to show you how you can use the standard 5 version, mini, and nano right within inside of your high-level workflows. This is awesome because 5 provides us way cooler thinking capabilities and lots of flexibility when it comes to using ChatGPT within our high-level automations. So let me show you how it works. Now inside of our workflow, this is going to be within the regular ChatGPT action, which you can find by just searching up ChatGPT within our automation. Then here we can select between either GPT-5, which is more of the deep thinking and deep reasoning model, then GPT-5 Mini and GPT-5 Nano. Mini is going to be the middle ground, which is going to be cost efficient, but still good at thinking. And then Nano is going to be the fastest one that is also the cheapest. Now let me break down the pricing structure for these three different models. Now, when we're talking about costs with ChatGPT and OpenAI are done typically with tokens. So you are paying based on the model for how many tokens will get you so far, essentially using the model. So for example, GPT-5 costs $1.25 for 1 million tokens for the inputs. Then it also costs $10 for 1 million output tokens. Now, what on earth does this mean? So input tokens are essentially the amount of characters that you're using in your prompt. So if you're giving an extremely long prompt, that's going to use the most amount of tokens. Now, all costs are for 1 million tokens, as we've said here. So if you're referencing this, remember, this is per million tokens. And for example, one token is the equivalent of roughly 3/4 of a word. So this is really easy to find out whenever you're doing your prompting for inputs especially. So if your prompt is 10 words long, then that will cost about 3/4 of that for your tokens. So roughly anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 tokens for that long of a response. Images work similarly, just if you're getting a more complex output, then it's going to cost more tokens. But that's essentially how the token system works. So GPT-5 is $1.25 for 1 million input tokens and $10 for 1 million output tokens. Nano is 25 cents for 1 million input tokens and $2 for 1 million output tokens. So you can see there's a pretty big discrepancy there. And then the Nano is 5 cents for 1 million input tokens and 40 cents for 1 million output tokens. Now, a lot of you have already used GPT-5, but let me show you exactly what this looks like inside of our workflow. We're going to use for each one of these this prompt saying, hey, I'm thinking about traveling to Paris this winter. Any tips? So these are all going to have the same input, and then we're just going to see what their different output is for GPT-5. So let's go ahead and test this workflow. And then these three are going to run, and let's take a look at the three different GPT responses from GPT-5. All right, all three of them are done. Now let's check out the responses. So 5 gave us a pretty in-depth, lengthy response. It gave us lots of ideas about places to stay. So it pulled information from online about, different places to go in Paris. Then we look at 5 Mini, and you'll see this is a little bit shorter. It's kind of just a bullet list, but it's still really good. And then if we'll look at 5 Nano, also looks good and gives us some good responses and asks us a couple of questions. So as you can see, even though the Nano and the Mini ones are going to be a little less in depth, they're still fantastic responses. So I would highly recommend you check between the three of them, test whatever your specific use case is, because typically the GPT-5 model is great for thinking and reasoning and putting together complex essays, but 9 times out of 10, you're not going to need that within your CRM. So I would recommend using Nano or Mini. These are going to be the most cost effective for you and the most quick in order to use within your conversations. And even ones like Nano are fantastic using as conversational AI bots inside of our workflows. So I hope this has given some insight into ChatGPT 5 within high level. I think it's super cool. As always, my name is Andrew, and thank you very much for watching.